Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Good day, good afternoon. Yeah. Everyone hear me okay? We're doing okay. How's everyone's day going? How are we? Lovely chat here. Just getting all my stuff set up, ready to go. I'm excited for the day. We're going to talk a little bit of WWE 2K22's MyGM mode and, frankly, the things that we want to fix. Because that's important. You got some new emojis in the chat. There we go. Bryce, Alex, not good, Alex. Aaron, should CM Punk go to WWE? Yeah, maybe. Hard to say what he'll do, because he's going to be out with injury for like 6 months, and then, I don't know. We're going to find out pretty soon, I think, with the investigation. Across the Bronx from the UK. Good to see ya. Well, the NXT last night, I caught most of it. That was a good show. The Rock's daughter is now in Schism, so that's a thing. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was alright. Trying to beef up the NXT shows. I like that. I want to see what they're going to do with Mandy Rose if she's going to eventually get up to the main roster anytime soon. It's hard to say. Barry, what's up, dude? What's up, buddy? Put some yeah in the chat. Tyler, no problem. I'm glad you like all the stuff. Taj, you haven't watched AEW before? Ah, it's Wednesday night. It's Dynamite. You know what that means. Hey, it's Dynamite tonight. Give it a shot. See if you like it or not. Isaac, I think Bray's return so far has been really good. I wasn't keen on the promo from SmackDown, where he's backstage and the music was playing. I mean, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, I don't know. I found it a little goofy that the music was still playing. Barry, yeah, I don't know. We don't know what Schism is. It's just a group of weirdos. Yeah, Barry, I think that, I agree. I think Roxanne destroys Mandy. That's a good idea. It's a good call. Alright, well, let's not dilly-dally too much, everybody. Let's get right into why we have all gathered here today on this day of all days. Because we're going to talk about MyGM, GM mode, and frankly, some of the fixes that we think that we should get out of MyGM. Now, I'm starting up kind of a newer MyGM, and I got to be honest with you, I've been playing a little bit more MyGM. Even in the last few days, I started up a brand new, a fresh one. I optimized my draft. I went through a nice clean draft. I'm trying to focus here. Why is my budget so low? My show cost 20 grand and I have no budget? What is happening? Is this even the right show that I built? Hang on here. Let's manage my roster. Becky? Yeah. No, that's not my show. That's my test one. So, we gotta talk about what needs to get fixed from WWE 2K22. Oh, this is not holding my... Oh, way to go, 2K. It didn't sync my save. What a bummer. I had a save on this thing. Yeah, let's do this. What do you guys think that needs to change with it? Realistically. Draft manual. Select the draft pool. Now there's my second one. Give it to me. Cannot use or modify custom draft pool when it's used by an existing save file. Oh. And then which one was my save? What needs decrease the music a tiny bit? Yes, I can. I apologize. Let's see here. Game audio. How's that? Let me know if that audio is better or not. This was with my custom draft. Odd. I don't think this was my show I had here. I unlocked Raw. No, this wasn't the show I had. That's so stupid. We'll have to try something else. $35 Antonio, did it work? Is the audio better? Do you think AJ Lee can still go? Let's see if she comes back or not. Is this my show? Ah, yes it is. You know why? Because LA Knight is there. Yeah! That's my new show. So, sorry, 2K22's MyGM mode, I think it has some promise. I've gone back now, as you guys can see, and I started up a brand new show, and I started playing a few more weeks, and I'm like, I want to give this another shot. I have played MyGM enough where I was like, okay, I get it, I've played it, I've gone through 15 weeks, 25 weeks, but I'm trying to dig into it a little bit more and be like, you know what, I want to get back into it, try and give it a better shot, see what I like about it, and what I don't. And let's see what I got. I promised Randy Orton to rest for 2 weeks. That's fine. Bliss is expiring. There's some good in here, and I like managing the shows. I like going through this process, and it's got a little bit of universe in there, right, where we can go ahead and we can play the matches themselves. The big problem I have... Oh, I got to rest Orton. All right, that's fine. The problem I have is it doesn't have enough depth. I think that it's a little bit too bare bones, and it doesn't add enough. And number one, I think that one thing I want changed is definitely going to be the how it balances for like your rivalries. I don't like how this is set up. I should just be able to have a rivalry with whoever I want, but I'm stuck with who's a good matchup for LA Knight, and right now it's been Finn Balor. These two have been going at it a while. That's great. But it doesn't give you enough. Book at least one popular available star. What? Book your least popular available star for a match this week. Okay. My least popular. Who's my lowest popularity? Edge is 38 in popularity. Get the hell out of here. All right, Edge. You go up against Karrion Kross. Yeah, David, you make a good point. Whatever that big man, little man, technician brawler match style is nonsense. It should be more. It should be catered to the rivalries you want to set up and how well or not they are performing. In my opinion, there's some good stuff in here and I like it, but it just kind of feels like it's just going nowhere. It's not doing much. Skip Leg Day, what's up? Good to see you. Give us a Discord server one day. Well, let's talk post show. All right. After we go through this for a little while, I got some time today, but let's talk about Discord. I'm happy to talk to the community about stuff. Just so you know, Skip Leg Day, I did update the emojis. So we've got new ones. If you guys are channel members, we got brand new emojis. All a good little lineup for you. Yeah! In there. So you guys want to become channel members and support the show, we totally can. But do we combine MyGM and Universe mode next year? To me, I don't think they're going to do that at all. I think that they're going to... That's a good little matchup. I think they're going to keep everything as is, and they're just going to kind of build on it a little bit. But like, we have like the promos here. I think that for GM mode next year, you got to build this out and let us see the promos or select what type of promo we're going to do. Like, I know that you can do like promo, you can call somebody out and there's a role change and da-da-da. Let me see that if I want to be able to see it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I should have a little bit more options when it comes to GM mode and the promos. And it's funny how they took out promos in Universe mode, and we've all been very vocal about that. And we have promos in here, even though I can't see it. There you go, Skip Leg Day. Yeah. Mason Balch, what's up? Or Bach, good to see you. All right, let's run a bigger show. The other thing I don't like about GM mode, I'm not going to just hate on the mode here. We're talking today, everybody, if you just joined us, we're talking about the different things that we need to be able to correct in MyGM mode, assuming we're getting into 2K23. If you're going to ask me in the chat, Matt, when do you think we're going to get the game? March 2023, early March. And I don't think that there's enough time for 2K to turn around and scrap the mode and update it and do a melting of put universe mode and GM all together. I don't think that's happening. I think what they do is they build off of this and they tweak it so that it's a little bit better. It's got a little bit more depth if they're going to want to keep this mode. But it's not a crazy mode that even needs a ton. You just need better hooks in there. The power cards, they're a good thing, but I think what really does hinder it is that rivalry system. It's lacking, where they chose to go with cruiserweights and brawlers and brutes and specialty stars, and you have to build the card off of that. I'm like, just let me have Roman Reigns versus Brock, and if I play the match, maybe it gives me a better rating versus if I simulate it. Make it worth people's while to be able to get in there. I don't like that as you unlock in MyGM, it doesn't like default to the highest level. Like, it always goes back to the gym. So I'm always having to go in here and create the show. I should be able to say, hey, I know it's based off the budget you have, but maybe it should get smarter and get to a point where, like, okay, I have enough budget. It should just automate to say it's going to like the best thing you can. Let's do this. But I know like MyGM mode is not something for everybody. A lot of people say they're like, hey, I don't play it. I have no interest in it. It's not a mode that I enjoy. I don't want to like deal with this, but for me, I'm like, I kind of like it. I like to be able to manage the contracts. It just needs more. It just needs more depth and more variety. It's like, it's a good idea, but it's not enough. I'm just looking at the chat. Really, I wonder, Chris. Hi, Chris. I really do wonder how the showcase mode for 2K23 will be about. Well, Chris, go check out Matt's latest episode, or this one of the ones from the other day, where I talked about who I think are going to be some of the perfect superstars that we could realistically have in 2K23 as the showcase people. Jareth, if you always lose on MyGM, it's about having the right matchups. That's really what it is. But there's different ways to kind of manipulate it. And once you kind of figure out the rhythm, it's not that hard. You're just trying to build up popularity and you're trying to build up your audience. But I wish even that had a little bit more in there. Let me watch run-ins. Can't be that hard. How do you think 2015-21 events would have done if it played MyGM? If it did, then it's like Roman's always on top. Roman's always running the main card, and that's it. Take it to the table. Are you open to collabs? Yeah. Depends what we're talking about here, brother. All right, Nikki Cross came back, by the way. If you guys saw that on Raw, that was kind of cool. Play main event. Raj, hello. Yeah, Shawn Michaels, it should add new features. But what new features could you add to MyGM mode to make it more interesting? I think they need to add more to contracts for sure. Mediocre. What the hell? Like, there's no options for contracts, right? I could only put, unless I'm stupid and wrong, but I'm pretty sure I can only put them on like a 5-week contract. Like, Roman Reigns is one of the most expensive stars you can have to buy their contract. They got this schmuck. Timber. Simulate their show. And I can't sit there and go, see how we do. Level. Like, get the hell out of here. That's fine. Like, you get all of the updates and like your feedback on how your show performed. I'm like, I find that screen too much. It's details that don't matter, that don't impact the mode. They really don't. Like, I got the health spa thing. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you've upped this, you get this much gross in your fans, but I can't even select. Like, you want to be able, if you really want to get nitty gritty in the mode and you want to do it like other sports franchises, you want to be able to manipulate like the vendors Like MLB The Show would always do this, and this is why I loved it sometimes, but it gets so detailed where it's like, what type of vendors do you want to have at the ballpark? It's like, what type of stuff do you want to have here? Do you want to have merchandise stands inside, outside the arena? There's a lot more you can mine from if you really want to get deep into it and managing how your show is performing. Here they did something that's pretty straightforward and bare bones. Hey boss, you did bench me for a while. Well, Dakota, you've had a bit of an attitude. Yeah, I want you back in the spotlight, Dakota. Thanks. Oh, Bobby Lashley McMahon. I don't know if you knew this, but I love being in a certain match. What the Extreme Rules. Nobody does better than me. All right. I didn't know that about you, Bobby. Yeah, you got it. I had no idea, Bobby Lashley. You liked being in that. Oh, Nick Libby, thank you so much. Yeah, guys, if you are new and you want to become channel members or anything, we got brand new channel emotes, and then we'll do a little post show with everybody. You can hang out, we'll chit chat after we discuss a little bit of GM mode here. All right, let's see what we got next. But yeah, even if I go over to like manage the roster, okay, I'm gonna manage my roster, and like I can dump some people. So like Karrion Kross has done nothing for me. Like his morale is whatever. Said one rivalry. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna get rid of Cross. But like, okay, if I want to, like, I should be able to go into Dakota Kai, and if she's feeling unhappy or something, I should be able to see her contract here and add money to her and give her a bonus, and thus impacting her morale and how she's feeling. Like Kofi's going up, but I can't add anything to Kofi. So it's just how it performs based on the little rivalry I have. And I have to put him, he's a cruiserweight. And I have to put Kofi against somebody that's going to match up well. And that's hard. Like, even when I do them as the tag teams, like I set this up so I'm like, okay, I've got the Usos and the New Day, but they're a bad matchup because they're all cruisers except for like Xavier Woods is a fighter. So it doesn't create good matches. So for example, like right now, I want to look at, I know that's some what's Triple H going to say to me? Okay, Randy and Roman have been going at it for a long time, and that's fine. I tried to draft my roster based off of the rivalries I want to set up and who is a decent match. And like the women I have, they really don't match up very well. I need like a giant like Raquel Gonzalez. But if I want another male superstar, a bruiser. Okay, so Bobby Lashley's a bruiser. So if I sign, I want Sheamus, but that's not a good matchup. And that sucks. Santos Escobar's available. Oh, and he's cheap. All right, let's go Santos Escobar. But see, like, this is what sucks. Sign this talent. Yeah, I don't want to sign him for 3 weeks. I want to sign Santos Escobar to 6 months. And that's something that needs to get fixed. So I'm like, okay, you sign this talent, you confirm, that's it. Yeah, 35 Antonio, that's what I'm thinking too. You add contract negotiations like in FIFA. You have free agency market. There's no trades in here. There should be an option to say manage the roster, sign free agents, and then look at trades. And you should have SmackDown offering trades here and there every few months to say, do you want... Because wasn't that in SmackDown versus Raw a long time ago where there were trades? I swear to God it was. And then that way, if you have trade options, you just look at your feed and you go over to your journal and it would be like, oh, SmackDown wants to offer you Bobby Lashley for so-and-so, and being able to do like, okay, I'll do 2-to-1, and you're trying to match up the contract so it lines up financially. There's a lot of things they could be doing. All right, I got Escobar. I'm going to give Bobby Lashley main event spot because he wants an Extreme Rules match. Let's do an Extreme Rules. Bobby, he's a heel. All right, we'll do Xavier Woods. But see, it's like, that's not even the feud I want to set up. So it's like, you get into this grind of constantly having to do what the computer wants you to do. based off of their class system, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. Like, I can only use Bianca. Bianca's injured. That's no good. But what is Bianca? Like, I can't use these specialists. So, and I don't have any face, so I'm going to use Cruiser. Like, that's a bad match, and that's going to give me a bad rating. You also need to put, like, these matches, like, mid-card. Your opener and close needs to be good. Let's do a tag team match, brother. And let's do LA Knight and Randy Orton. And let's go up against Finn Balor and Roman Reigns as our second match. That'll be a killer match. So the inevitable problem I find that I get with GM mode is that you start to just having to build based off of what the system wants you to do. As much as you may even try to just be like, no, I don't want to do that. All right, let's put in self-promo. Let's do a call-out. Let's do Becky's going to call out. No, I don't want to call out. I want to call... Like, I want a match between her. There we go. But that's not going to book a good one, brother. Gonna do a role change? Who's going to have a role change? No, I don't want a role change. And we'll do advertising with Jimmy Uso. Because who doesn't love Jimmy? I wish we could have triple threat or fatal four-way. Yeah, Chris, that's another thing too, right? Is that we're not getting the match types that we should have. We should be able to have a triple threat fatal four-way. We have a tag team match. So you have 4 characters on screen. So how do you not have fatal four-ways? And it all goes back to being able to simulate or have the matches too. Like, I don't get it. Sometimes I don't know, man. Health spa. Here we go. Oh wait, I need injury rehab. There we go. Bring Bianca back. Kodai versus Alexa Bliss should be a great match, but due to the classes they have, it'll suck. Yeah, exactly. Like, I want Dakota versus Alexa Bliss. That's a great idea. I wanted Sheamus versus Bobby Lashley. Maybe you want to have Gunther versus Sheamus, but you can't recreate what you want. And then they would say, 2K would be like, well, that's why you have universe mode. And so it's almost like, just give me this put together, right? Like, just, that's where I'm like, meld the whole things together, where you put universe mode and GM mode together. Because really, at this point, if I'm going to be able to play all these matches or simulate it, I'm in universe mode, and half the time you're simulating the matches anyways. The only thing that's missing in there is the ability to have a, like, contract builder, like all the little nitty gritty details, or just have them work together. I don't know. Nicholas Tan, the re-edition of GMO got me to buy the game, but I have played so little, it's simply because of how limited it is. Exactly, yeah, it's not enough. Like, I'll have this Dakota Alexa Bliss match, and it's not going to do well. Yeah, disappointing match. I'm like, but it's not. Nikki Cross did okay. And even with the draft, it doesn't pull everybody. I set up this draft so that it had, like, all current superstars and custom superstars available if I had any. And it didn't pull everybody. So it doesn't put every single superstar in the draft because they limit how many people you can have on your roster. And I mean, kudos to them. They added in the tag team titles, which is great. But it doesn't really matter because the tag team matches you want to build, you can't, because it's going to impact your star ratings and how everything performs. Henry McLean, you're right. You can go in and you can manually change the class system of all of the wrestlers so you have better matchups. Because I think if you put everybody, but it also hurts you because if you set everybody as like fighter and bruiser, so that you can have a fun show and set up rivalries the way you want, you can do that, but it's gonna kind of like level you off. Like, you're not gonna be able to pull in as many fans because it's not as diverse. So you could do well, but you might still lose every week. because you're not going to have the variety. It's always just bruisers and fighters, but you get what you want, which is being able to have matchups that you really want. And it's time consuming as like all hell, because you are trying to put these matches together. Yeah, like Jareth, I put in a previous GM mode, I put like The Undertaker and Triple H, WrestleMania, Hell in a Cell with a built-in feud, and it got meh. And I think there was a title on the line. It was Giant Legends match, and it was like, no. Doesn't make any sense. And like right now, I'm killing SmackDown dollar for dollar. But my card every week is kind of like whatever. Antonio, if you make everyone a specialist, it works. Okay, I haven't done that. My contract is up at the end of... So like, this is one thing I do not like, guys, is that you have Alexa Bliss here who's like, my contract's coming up. And she's saying, like, I'm like, okay, I'll give you 13,000. Like, I don't care. And she'll come back pissed off. But like, I can't go in and prompt that. I can't go in there and be like, Alexa Bliss's contract is coming up soon. I can see that. I want to give her more money. I need it to send me this message. And then do it. I've been watching the progress of the season. You're pulling a bit of a spin. It doesn't matter. You said you would give me time off, but then you put me into a match. I'm sorry, Randy. You seem like you were okay. Oh, whatever. The Tribal Chief is here. Acknowledge me. I'm psyched up for this coming pay-per-view. Can't wait to put on a great show in the crowd. Yeah, I know. That's great. Well, Antonio, I might have to do that then. I might have to put everybody in as a specialist. Well, let's try even now. So if I do... Fighter, bruiser, fighter, LA Knight, yeah. Becky's a specialist. And Bailey's a specialist. Okay. So let's try Becky and Bailey. No titles on the line. So that's fine. So we'll do that. Let's put a tag team match together, brother. The Usos. See, like, the Usos and the New Day are not a good matchup, but that's what I want this match. I'm gonna do it for a title. So I'll get a little bit of a bump because it's a title match, but that's about it. I'm gonna put Bianca in the main event. See, like, I want to push Santos Escobar, but he's not... I got no one to put him with. How do I have the... Jareth, how do I have the tag titles? Couple of updates ago, they added the tag titles in there. You have to... if you set a... So, number one, your universe mode has to be set to normal mode. It can't be on easy. And then if you go to tag... Oops. Excuse me. Tag team, it will prompt you to be like, okay, I'll put the women in, and then let's do this just for example. So now that I set up a women's match, down here where my head is, that's this title match, and I can put the women's tag titles on the line. And it's the same thing for the men. You can't assign them at the beginning of the show. It only still gives you World Heavyweight title and women's title. But as soon as you set up like your first tag matches, then you can set up for a tag match for the tag titles. But it has to be on normal mode. For whatever reason, it's not available if you put it on easy. Yeah, it's odd. Kyle, I wish they let us edit the amount of money you can give superstars like EA does with Madden. Yeah, Kyle, like, that's a great point. Like, I look at that too with Madden. I'm like, okay, we should have more options to diversify it, and being able to add more. Yeah, Jareth, no problem. And then our main event is LA Knight and going up against Finn Balor forever. Let's put him in a tables match. All right. Oops, I need promos. Call out. So let's have Roman. He's going to call out Randy Orton. Let's do a charity, and we'll bump up our stuff here. Let's do that. She's got good charity. Need a role change. Who's going to be a bad guy? Nah, we're okay. Actually, let's make Alexa Bliss a bad guy. And then show logistics. Matt, can you stream the older GMOs in the future? We'd love to see it. Yeah, Nicholas, I actually thought about going through older. I'm using my Series S, so I'd have to either grab it online because I don't have the old consoles. But I would love to do like SmackDown versus Raw and look at the GM mode there and play through that. Just to see how it is after so many years. Have your most popular available female and fight each other this week. Whatever. I'll get dinged for the booking. So yeah, there's a lot that they need to do when it comes to GM mode, I feel. I'm not sure. Wayne Tech, yeah, you remove it. That's everyone answer. There's a lot that they need to fix here. There's still a bunch of stuff. From the skills, the contracts. I just really wonder what it's going to be with 2K23. Is it going to be vastly different, or is it going to be just like small little things, small little tweaks? Because if they come out with 2K23 and they have GM mode and they're like, hey, we've updated MYGM, you now have triple threats and fatal four ways. Like, where are the mid-card titles? I don't know why they didn't add mid-cards in the update. They're like, here's the tag titles. They're like, why didn't you put in US and Intercontinental? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I understand not unlocking it to say like 24/7 to like every title, then you're just basically universe mode. But my god, you don't even have the mid-card title in there? So I don't even get a mid-card champion? A lot of problems. It's the... Antonio, thank you. It's the little things. KS Dixon? Yeah, I enjoy doing the conversation pieces regarding the modes. It's fun. And then 2K23 will be out soon with more updates, and we can do more prediction stuff too. Tanvir, if I make the wrestlers wrestle for even 2 consecutive weeks, their stamina gets extremely low and they get injured. Yeah. You gotta be very careful. See, Antonio, you keep your expectations low. Oh, trust me, brother. I do very much. See, like Nikki Cross, she hasn't wrestled for my show at all. And her stamina is real low. Don't know. Get back into the game. What is up? Oh, we did okay there. Alexa Bliss is now evil. LA Knight, yeah. Finn Balor, they've been fighting for like 3 months now. Finn Balor wins in an okay match. Nicholas, one cool suggestion, add in storyline card where you introduce a new title into your GM mode story, like when Mick Foley was awarded the Harkota. Yeah, that's a great idea. Story mode options. Okay, my show did okay. Tenvir, 2K23 will come out in March. You can see the timeline, guys, of 2K schedule. So right now they have, what's it called? Marvel Suns? 2K Marvel. Midnight Suns. Midnight Suns for 2K is coming out. I think it's November. When it comes out, I'm just looking at 2K schedule overall. When that comes out, then 2K can move their focus over. Then that's like November, PGA came out, that's done. So then they can start swinging their focus to the next batch of games. Tiny Tina's Wonderland is coming out soon. So once those are done, then they can start focusing in on the next batch of games for like next year. And one of those being 2K23. Remember too, with giant companies and the gaming companies too, they do nothing for December. So we haven't heard anything about 2K23 yet, but there's 2K overall has been like NBA, and then they just did PGA, and then they're going to do Marvel Midnight Suns, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and right around that end of the year, end of November, they're going to, I think, I'm just my speculation, I think then they're going to start sprinkling in, here's your teaser trailer for 2K23. So it's a constant cycle. And then they do My prediction is, I think Survivor Series, they're going to give us our first sneak peek trailer look of 2K23. Whatever that is, might just be the logo. It might be a Roman Reigns. I don't know. It'll be some little minor tease. And then that's Survivor Series. And then they'll do nothing. They might do some stuff like screenshots over on Twitter. And then they will ramp up again mid-January. Do a bigger reveal at the Royal Rumble. That's end of January. February, start getting really, really hyped. They get about 6 weeks to be able to push it out. And then the March is the release. So I feel like this year around, it's going to work out better time-wise for 2K because they are not going to be having this giant lull between an announcement and the reveal. That was the problem with 2K22, is not only the long time frame that we had to wait for the game itself, but we also had, here's a reveal trailer, then nothing for months, and everyone was going nuts for it, waiting and waiting and waiting, and then they finally had to pick it up. But they did it too far apart. In my opinion, with most games, it's better if you just keep it tight. They go quiet, 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 and then bang it all out. That's my guess. Raul, hello. Love it, I love it. What is Nikki Cross saying here? The fans will love it, I love it. Yeah, sure. You got it. What? Oh, Bailey. I've been talking with Alexa a lot lately, and she had a great idea that we should team up in a tag match. All right. We'll have a tag match for the women's tag team titles on Raw. My Rise, Steven, has problems as well. Where are we right now? You know what bugs me too is like, I can't see the calendar. Like, I know it says week 15 in Milwaukee, but like, where's my upcoming calendar to see what my schedule is? These are little things where I'm like, shouldn't, like, so now we're at WrestleMania Backlash. Commissioner has no more goals for you. This is your last show for this season. Wait, what? Oh, I did a 15-week one. Oh, man, that sucks. All right. Let's do... Are they heels? They're heels. We'll do Alexa Bliss and Bailey versus... There we go. That's a good one. And sure, we'll make it for the titles. And we'll have an opener. We'll have Roman in the opener versus Randy. We'll do Bobby Lashley and Xavier Woods, because that seems to be a feud this thing likes. Vetoed? Hey, I've never seen that. The hell's that? Oh, I've never seen that. All right, cool. Edge versus Santos Escobar? Sure. Let's do... Tag. I don't know enough people for tags. One-on-one, brother. Yeah, we'll do LA. No, they're two heels. All right. LA Knight versus... We'll do Jay. Raul, my whole save data got corrupted. How to get back? Any idea? If it's all corrupted, brother, it's over. Uninstall, reinstall the game. Unfortunately. Sorry. If you got corrupted save data, I haven't figured out a way to get that back. Unfortunately. There we got Jimmy Uso in here. Like, I enjoy some of this for MYGM mode. Some of it's fun. You sit there and you grind out your roster, your bookings, all of that, but there's not enough in there, and I think things like trades would help a lot. Being able to expand the budgets, merchandise, say like, hey, Roman Reigns is doing really well. Do you want to be able to promote a new t-shirt? And that is like his popularity, his happiness levels go up, things like that. Henry, the other show got one of your other superstars to not appear on the... Oh, that's what it is. Okay, thank you. I was like, I've never seen that done, so the computer actually did something. Yay. Godspeed. Hello. Too sweet. Thank you all for being in the chat, for hanging out today. We're talking a little bit of WWE 2K22's MyGM mode and things and ways that we can fix it, and talking to all of you and getting your thoughts on what we can do to actually improve this mode for 2K23. Some of the answers are don't have the mode. That's an option. You could just not have the mode, but we're probably going to get the exact same layout for 2K23. We'll get our MyRise and MyGM. Switch gears for a second here, everybody. Who do you think that we're going to have if you watch the show, if you're a regular? I did a video the other day talking about potential showcase mode superstars who could be the showcase superstar. Lot of feedback on Twitter, like crazy amount. People with thinking who's going to be the showcase mode star. I put in 8 showcase mode potential stars. Who do you think is going to be there for the showcase mode? Is it Edge? Undertaker? Who's going to be the showcase mode star? Or who wins the tag titles? Jack! Yeah! See, Jack, I did that for you. You wanted new emojis? I got new emojis. Got a little Triple H, like little, Triple H. Chris, I want to see where the Nikki Cross gimmick goes too. Ooh, SmackDown kicked my butt last night. It could be Roman. See, everyone, we all want it to be Roman. It could be Roman's tribal chief, Roman. Or it could be last few years of Roman. But all his matches are against Brock and Taker. And then you get right into tribal chief Roman Reigns, which isn't bad. So, like, but I think a lot of us are like, we want... the Shield, but we're not going to get that because John Moxley is not the WWE. Jack, way to go. 15 months supporter. Hello. Thank you very much, buddy. We all want new emojis. Nate, we all want new emojis. Little yeah for you. I think Randy Orton would be one to have as a showcase. I'd like to see Triple H. I don't think they will do Triple H because I don't think Triple H himself would want to be a focus of showcase mode. And it's like the showcase star you want to be able to market too. Congratulations, you completed MyGM. Here's a redeemable locker code for an exclusive manager card in my factions. I already have that. I won. You know. Like, okay. Ugh. I won. And that's great. I like GM mode sometimes. But that took me... I spent an hour on that yesterday. And then I just did the rest here. Maybe it was like 2 hours yesterday. I don't know. But not long. Not that long. And I beat the whole thing. Let's talk. Let me talk to you. Pause that for a second here. Look at what's going on in the chat here. Yeah, Steven, you can play the matches in MyGM. You can. But there's no... I don't know. Something about where I'm like, I don't think you're not really playing towards anything. It's because like the matchups aren't really what you want. You want the rivalries to be set up the way you really want them. So having Santos Escobar versus Roman Reigns isn't what I want yet. Although, well, maybe I take that back. Legado del Fantasma would be cool. Having like 3-on-3 matches would be cool. Like there's a lot missing there. Fran Chisel for showcase mode. The Rock. Yeah, like I talked about in the episode I did. The Rock was the one. I think The Rock is the smartest choice if you want to be able to market this thing in a gigantic way. And fingers crossed, he is doing the main event match against Roman this year at WrestleMania. If they do The Rock and then he ends up doing WrestleMania, you have so much for 2K to market to be able to say, look, the main event, the biggest movie star in the world, The Rock, he's on the cover of our video game, he's our focus for showcase mode, and he's going to WrestleMania. That is so much more money from 2K And I know for all of us, we're knee deep into the game, so for us, we might just be like, whatever. That's not a big deal to me. But you got to think about casual fans, people that fell off of the 2K games for wrestling, and maybe they want to get back into it. The Rock, John Cena, Edge, like the recognizable names and stars that you could do a showcase around. I didn't put Austin on the list because I know they did the Austin showcase, which I really liked that one for the Attitude Era. That was a lot of fun. Kadar, am I going to be LA Knight for Halloween? I'm thinking about it. I'm planning on it. I am planning on it. And Undertaker, excuse me. Undertaker was the other one for showcase. I think Undertaker. When we're Orange Cassidy emote. Matt, please don't tell me you're an Orange Cassidy fan. It's all right. What's wrong with Orange Cassidy? With pockets. There's nothing wrong with pockets. In small doses, my friend. Why do I keep taking screenshots like an idiot? William Regal is going to run SmackDown. You know. Opponent's the AI. We'll do Stephanie is going to be in charge of Raw. I'll make it a 25-week, brother. We'll do a custom draft. Get the hell out of here. This is what bothers me. So I completed... This is done. Now I got to delete this. I'm deleting this one too. Okay. All of my GM modes are done. I'm going to be Stephanie McMahon. Silly Stephanie. No, wait. I want to be William Regal. Ooh, Mr. Regal. Legend Whisperer running SmackDown. I want Stephanie to be taken on Raw. It's going to be easy for 25 weeks and a custom draft. And the custom draft I want is number 2. It's that one has all my updated people. Okay. No. Stop it. Ah! That one. Select it. Idiot. There we go. They do, Zach. They need to fix GM mode. I'm telling you, brother. There's a lot of things they could do here and make Matt happy. I'm trying to make it as fun as I can. All right. We're starting a brand new draft, ladies and gentlemen, right here. Let me record this thing in case I want to use this thing later. 1 second, please. Your call is important to us. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start a brand new draft as I'm sipping on my coffee. And we're running SmackDown as Mr. William Regal, who is going to be the first all-around draft pick. I got the chat going here as we are doing this live. We are recording this for later. But we got a hefty roster here. Ooh, we could do your boy LA Knight first round draft pick. Should we do it? If you're a channel member, give me a yeah. Or we could do something silly and we could just put like, I don't know, like Joaquin Wilde as our first overall draft pick. Who is going to be the first round draft pick? Let me talk to you. Let's do this. We could just take the big old bad contract of Roman Reigns. $267,000. Good God. $275,000 for Brock Lesnar. That's a little much. All right. Let's see. We also got to consider who we're going to draft against. And like what our rivalries are going to be. All right. Let's just make everyone happy, including Matt here. We're going down the list. Ricochet's cool too. All right, where is he? Where is he? Solo Sikoa. Let me talk to you. Let's have a little bit of fun and get your boy LA Knight first round draft pick for SmackDown. Yeah, he's gonna come in and he's gonna rock this thing. He's gonna take everybody out. He's gonna put the whole locker room on notice. Now we got LA Knight. He's a little bit of a bruiser, isn't he? So we're gonna get somebody else that could fight Mr. L.A. Knight. Yeah. On the men's side of things, who could we draft? Giant. We could do Walter. Ooh. Matthew, 2008. Where are you from? Toronto, Canada. They think I'm slow, eh? Who can go up against L.A. Knight? Balor? Okay, I'm not doing Balor. I did Balor in my last... It's not you, Steven. I did Balor in my last GM mode just now. And he had a rivalry with with LA Knight for a year. It was not fun. All right, let's pick AJ Styles. I like that on SmackDown Blue Brand. We'll bring AJ Styles back over to the Blue Brand. That makes me happy. I'm digging it. Okay, let's switch over. We're going to do it this way. We're going to do 2 men, and then we're going to do 2 women. That's how we're going to draft. Keep it even. Yeah. For our next draft pick on the women's side of things, let's switch things up. Let's make it a little bit of fun. Who can we get on the women's side? Run things. Liv Morgan. Love it. Could do that. Jay Slice in the chat. You're a fan of me? I'm a fan of you, brother. Look at this. That's too sweet to you, my man. Good for you. I'm having fun here. 2 women that we need to draft. We could do Shotzi. Shotzi is a good favorite of mine. Xia Li. Io Shirai. Bailey. Chat, let me know. Let's do this together. I see Io Shirai. Bailey. Who else could we get in there? Liv, Candice LeRae. Ooh. You know what? I like the LA Knight is from Moncton, New Brunswick. All right, we're going to do Candice LeRae. Candice is... What is Candice's thing? Is she a specialist? All right. Jacob, what's good, my man? Jack says Natalia. Becky? No Tamina? No, I tried to clean up the roster of like who's like on TV. Jay Slice, too sweet, my man. It's all good. Okay, who can go up against Candice? That will make... Is she like a bruiser? All right. Xia Li? Hey, have you seen Xia Li's Twitter posts? They're all right. Candice is a fighter. Rhea? Where's Rhea? She was on here. Or did she get taken? Hold on. No, she's not taken. I'm just blind. Rhea Ripley, bruiser. We got Rhea Ripley on SmackDown. All right. Now we're going to go over. We got to get 2 men drafted to Raw. We have our 2 women. We got 2 men. Now we're going to go for 2 more guys on the Raw roster. Who are we going to pick here? Boss One, the Mad Boss. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. Too sweet, Jay. Mason, they're all right. We need 2 guys on the roster. Who are we going to pick here? Oh, you know what? We should do... Okay, I'm picking... Kevin Owens, I do want. Rey Mysterio would be a lot of fun. Cruiser. Joaquin Wilde? Oh, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to do, because it would work out as a good match in the game itself, we'll do Walter, and if they don't take him, I'm getting Rey Mysterio. Fantastic. Okay. Now we've got a great rivalry, everybody. Rey Mysterio. If we can, Anthony, I will get Chad Gable. Now we're going to pick 2 women. Two women for SmackDown. Jacob, I do see GM returning next year, and we were talking about how to fix it. We're starting up a brand. I finished the 15-week MyGM, but we're starting up brand new 25-week. Okay, 2 women, ladies and gentlemen, for SmackDown. Get Ali. You know what? I didn't even see Ali on there. Cody Rhodes is there. Oh, Mustafa Ali is there. Okay, we're getting 2 women, though. Nikki Cross. Think of rivalries, ladies and gentlemen. Who could we use? I got Nikki Cross. We could do that. Io. Where's Io? Okay, Nikki is a fighter. Io is a cruiser. Bailey and Xia Li. What's Bailey? Where is she? Bailey is a specialist. How'd you feel if they added the draft concept to the universe mode? Alexa. All right. We're gonna do, because I gotta get these matches to work too, everybody. Who are you guys? Io Shirai? All right. Let's do... All right, we got Io as a cruiser. Oh, damn it. They took Dewdrop. I was going to take Dewdrop. Damn. All right, we need another female. Who can go up against Io Shirai? Io is a specialist. I could get Natalia. Oh, we can get Bailey. Okay, we'll get Bailey. We got Bailey on SmackDown, everybody. So we got Io Shirai and Bailey. I could also make them a tag team and win them women's tag titles. Okay, men. I saw a lot of people saying Mustafa Ali, which I do not disagree with. There's Ali. Raquel, yeah, King Kong and Steven. We could have done Raquel as well. All right, let's see here for 1 second. I'm just trying to... No, there's a delay in my chat. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Customize slow mode. That's fine. All right. Let's see here. Should we do Mustafa Ali? Strowman versus Ali. Okay, we'll get Ali. So we got our cruiser. Who does Raw have? Raw has Ronda, Solo, Karrion Kross, Shotzi. Let's see. Where's Chad? Chad Gable's a specialist. Get the great Omos. I don't want Omos! Do you think it's better if they remove the class system? Jake, yeah, I don't like the class system. It doesn't help me, brother. I've got Mustafa Ali. Who could he go up against? He could go up against Omos. I don't want that. Yeah, we'll go Braun. You guys said Braun? We'll have Ali versus Braun. Okay. How many more picks do I have? My budget's really good, though. I got 700 grand. Okay, let's pick... The roster's looking good. LA Knight, Candice LeRae. Ali, Braun, Bailey's, Io, Ray, Rhea, AJ, Walter. So we're looking pretty good here. We're gonna pick 2 more women. Who can feud together that would work out, everybody? We could get Nikki Cross. Yeah, King, we could save some and get some legends. Who's recommended? Ricochet. Ooh, Ricochet. But we gotta go for women right now. All right, I'm gonna take Liv Morgan. Was Liv a cruiser? Where is she? Okay. Let's go with Raquel Gonzalez. So we've got a giant and I've got a couple of cruisers in there to switch it up. Okay. Now we can go over to the men's side. Nikki Cross versus Belair. If I can do that, I did that in the last GM mode. We could do that. We're gonna get two men, excuse me. We have 400 grand left. Who do they recommend? They're recommending Ricochet again. Yeah, we need specialists. I agree. Let's go by specialists. Okay. Ciampa. Ooh. Edge is cheap. Chad Gable. Cody? Oh, Cody's there. Okay, let's get Cody. We got Cody on SmackDown. Matthew 2008. Good pick. We got Cody as a specialist. So let's get a good call, guys. Okay, let's get another specialist in here. Thank you so much for being in the chat, everybody. Thanks for coming by. This is Matt from Assemble. We do Monday, Wednesday, Friday streams, WWE 2K22, and we talk about the latest in WWE 2K and whatever we feel like, really. But today we were talking about MyGM mode, how to fix it, ways to improve it, and we're starting up a brand new MyGM mode. We need another specialist on the men's side of things. He came up a lot. We're going to do Chad Gable, him and Cody Rhodes. Okay, we got our roster. There, it's over. Very good roster. Okay, I'm happy with that. But now here, the computer gets to pick like 1,000 more. Okay. Good rosters. I'm happy with this. I'm good with it. Let's see what we can do here. All right, 4 weeks till Backlash. It's Triple H. I got high hopes tonight. I was born for this, daddy. All right, our champion of champions is going. Ooh, could I put LA Knight with the title? Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna make it AJ Styles. Sheesh. AJ's gonna be our champ on SmackDown. I loved him as the champ. I love that blue title. I loved it on AJ. And but I'm gonna make AJ I'm gonna keep AJ as a heel. I like AJ as a heel. And for the women's champion, let's put, who should be the women's champion? I'll give the chat a minute. Women's champion: Rhea, Io, Bayley, Candice LeRae, Liv Morgan, Raquel Gonzalez. Right now in my head, I'm thinking I'm gonna have Liv versus Raquel as a good feud. The most popular we have is Io and Rhea. Lowest popular should be champs. Raquel, Rhea, Liv, Candice. You know what? Let's put it on Rhea. All right. What does Triple H want? Commissioner Cole, that's me. I'm the commish, the GM, head of creative, head of everything. Book your least popular star available for a match this week. Do it. I'm the game. Don't interrupt me. All right. Book your least popular available star in a match. Well, that's fine. So to open the show, we got a one-on-one match. We're going to try our best here to really just play this game. All right, popularity. LA Knight has a popularity of 47? The hell? That's not nice. LA Knight's in a match, yeah. But he's got nobody to work with. Son of a bitch. Who could he go up against? Nobody. Hang on. He's a bruiser? So should he fight a fighter? Ooh, Sheamus is available. I'm taking Sheamus anyways. Sign him. I don't have enough cash? 60 balls. I got nobody to go up against LA Knight. You think Cody? He's a specialist. All right, we'll do Cody. Good call, Steven. My best LA Knight impression? Let me talk to you, yeah. Dummy. I don't know. I'm tired. Let's do our main event. I like to do the bottom and then the top, so then I know what I'm working with here. We got our champs here, champs. Justice for LA Knight. We're going to push LA Knight to the top, don't worry. Rhea Ripley. Ooh, Candice LeRae. Wait, is she a face or a heel? Oh, damn it, I gotta swap both of these motherfuckers. Hang on. I'm not gonna do that match. My main event is actually going to be Walter and Ray. That'll be a good match. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to role change these. So it makes sense in my brain. I don't want Candace as a heel. Who else is a role change? Raquel's fine. Chad's fine. I want Ali as a face. Okay. So that'll mess up for next week's show. We're going to do Liv versus Raquel. That's a feud I want. And... Dummy. Yeah. And put a little LA Knight in the chat. Yeah. Put LA Knight's promo boost that popularity. Okay, I will for next week. We'll put LA Knight in there to boost up his popularity. Let's try and get... Got too many heels. I need cash. Okay. Io and Bailey are going to have to fight this week just to make my card make sense. Show logistics, let me talk to you. We got a road crew. We got a basic show. You got nothing going on. We're working in gymnasiums here, let me tell you. Gargano's available. I don't have any money for these guys. There's no women. I could get Alexa Bliss. 48 grand? She's a cruiser? I don't need another cruiserweight. What legends are available? The Rock. 67,000. That's cheap. Ooh, we could get JBL. That'd be a little bit of fun. All right, this week's confirmed. Book it, yeah? All right. Cody versus LA Knight. Yeah. LA Knight wins. LA Knight takes on in a dull match against Cody Rhodes, but he wins and he beats up Cody. Suck it, Cody. Our champion, Rhea Ripley has turned heel. We got Liv Morgan, Raquel Gonzalez in what should be a good match because we have, mediocre, fine. Candice LeRae, she's had a change of heart. She's going face. Io and Bailey, who are going to be our future tag champions, women's tag champions, are going to have to go at it. Mustafa Ali has also seen the light. He's feeling good and he's turning face. We're good there. And we got this epic rivalry we're going to keep boosting up. Rey Mysterio versus Walter. Rey wins, and we got an okay match, and that should have been an okay match, let me tell you. I know, brother. Yeah, I have to book LA Knight in that match because of Triple H. Alright, simulate everything. Jack, needs specialist women? Fine. I'm trying, Jack. 2K in this mode made no sense at all. They were trying to be like, okay, here's what all the fans want GM mode back. And then they did it. But they didn't put enough thought into it. And they were like, it's kind of a dud. But ladies and gentlemen, our first week here, we have beaten... Oh no, I'm on SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, my first week here, I got more cash than Raw, but I'm down. I know you can't see it, but I'm down about 20,000 fans over Raw, under Raw. Triple H Rhodes versus LA Knight. It's okay to match up rule breakers against each other. Contest between two fan favorites. Be aware that your audience will always respond best to breakers against fan favorites. Well, we're going to turn LA Knight heel, Triple H, so just calm down. Bailey, listen, I need to wipe the smug off Io's face with that loss. I want to fight her again in the next 2 weeks. Ooh. Okay. We could do that. No problem. All right, so promo, let me talk to ya. Our boy, LA Knight. Yeah, he's going heel, brother. That's okay with me. Let's look at our main event. Oh, wait, people are telling me. I got to look. Okay, I got new shows. Let's see, free agents. Roman's available. I've got 120,000. My show costs 10. Fighter. Logan Paul's available. Ricochet's available. Good lineup. Fighter, specialist. There's no one here that I want. I need a specialist female, don't I? We'll hold off. Book. Let's see here. Rhea Ripley versus Candice LeRae. Amazing. I don't want interference. And let's bookend with a huge match. Let's do AJ Styles. He's a heel. And Braun versus... no, wait. Mustafa Ali. Yeah, and Cody. That's a cool tag. That's a good tag match. Look at that. That's a nice little tag team match there. All right, let's do Walter versus Ray. Tables match. What are my journal goals? Do not put Ray in a match this week? You suck. Boo earns to you, Mr. Triple H. Fine. Let's do... You want this rematch? Fine. We'll do a tables match for that one. And... Gotta get Chad Gable on the card, but he hasn't fought yet. He's a specialist, so hang on. Let's get another specialist if we can find one. Oh, Tommaso Ciampa, yeah. I don't have enough money for Ciampa. You suck balls. All right. I could get Riddle. I'll take Riddle. Let's go over here. And now... versus Matt Riddle. That makes sense. See, that's a logical one. Steven, that's a logical fight between these two, yeah? All right, we're going to do a... charity. Who's popular? Walter do charity, because he does it for the people. They did it for The Rock, and we'll do Liv. We'll stay in the gyms. I'm not going to burn my budget. I'm good. Book it. Daddy H screwing me over. You got that right. All right. Rhea versus Candace. LA Knight. Turning heel. Doesn't care about what you people think. Nah. Doing his own thing. It's all LA Knight, brother. All right, Io and Bailey have a good feud going. Walter does it for people. I did it for The Rock. Riddle just came over to SmackDown, newly acquired talent, and Riddle picks up his first victory over on SmackDown in a okay match. Liv Morgan is going to promo some stuff. She's doing good. And a huge tag team match for our main event. Let's see if this does anything. Is it a good match or a bad match according to 2K? Mediocre. That had all the ingredients that I needed. God damn it. Oh boy. Look, banged out. I got killed that week. Poor opening. That was the two women who fit the right class system. Oh, God. Not having it. Not liking that one, ladies and gentlemen. We tried. Raw's kicking our pants now. 2 weeks until WrestleMania. Thanks for the rematch. You're welcome, but clearly the ratings didn't think so. Braun. Oh, Braun wants to get these heads. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I meant to give it to him. Sure that Chad Gable fights this week. Fine. Fine, let's put him in a match. Next match. Specialist. Riddle. And let's put them in an Extreme Rules... no. Let's... normal match. Let's try... I want to get... You know what? Let's put the women in a tag team match, brother. Bailey is a heel. And Raquel versus Io and Liv. That's a lovely little match. Jake Brandon, you got rid of it and you made everyone specialists. When you did that, I know it's time consuming, but when you did that, did it impact the show's performance? Or did it seem to work okay? AJ has no enemy. Oh, you know what we are going to do? We need our boy LA Knight. He's a... Yeah! Cody. Wait. He's a bruiser? What's Cody? Match specialist. Okay. That's fine. And our main event is going to be... Let's do AJ. Oh no, we want Ray. I have no one for... AJ's a specialist. Like, I got another specialist to feud with AJ. Because right now I got nobody. So we'll do that. Okay, that's a good main event. promo. Let's do AJ. Charity. Let's do Rhea. And a self promo. On. I'm leaving all that the same. Ant-Man Nation, what's up? Good to see ya. Playing a little GM mode here. I wonder what, Steven, what matches they are going to bring back. Get out of here with your disappointing match. I wonder what match types they're going to bring in for 2K23. They need to have a few more, like ambulance match. We've had casket matches now on NXT 2.0 or 3.0. Can't tell me we're not going to get these gimmick matches. Triple H loves these gimmick matches. LA Knight versus Cody Rhodes. I feel like they got to be doing a little bit more for the match types. Mediocre match. Okay, fine. Jake, it worked okay. Match rating weren't really effective. Okay. Might have to do that again. Walter versus Ray. It was an okay match. Doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense to me. I hate it. How do they have Hell in a Cell in this for GM mode, but they don't have a cage match? Look at my opener. That's a good matchup. 2 specialists. My mid card was fine. This match sucked. And my main event was a feud with a cruiser and a giant, and it did the same as Raw. Get out of here. Steven, even though I agree with it's like, hey, it's main event in Survivor Series, they have war games, they've done war games in the past, like, they gotta have war games, right? I don't know. I don't know if, like, can 2K's system that they've built, can it handle a war games match, a war games arena? I gotta say, I'd love to have war games. I just don't know if they're gonna be able to pull it off by having 2 rings in there, stretching the size out, killing half the crowd. I wonder if it really messes them up when they're trying to put the game together. I would love it. I can visualize it. I just don't know if they will. It wouldn't put it past me if they didn't. Raw beat me again, everybody. I'm very upset. Yeah, Jake, that's what I'm saying too. They got they got to redo the game physics a bit. Like, I feel like that would break it. They're like, because it's not just the double rings, it's double rings with the timers. Like, it's almost it's a big mashup of like Elimination Chamber and Cage, Steel Cage, Hell in a Cell. Like, it's a lot of match types all mixed into one. And I don't know if the game can even handle having 2 rings, that many people, because War Games is 4-on-4. So we know we can do 4-on-4, but you're doing 8 person in a cage, double rings, and timed entrances for when they all come in. I don't think they can do it. I just don't think the game can handle it the way they build the engine. That's just me. Steven says, aren't AEW having blood and guts in their game? No. They're having a lights out match in the game. That's one of the bigger modes. But all their stuff is just all of the match types they listed, like, they have a lights out match. Like, it's just hardcore matches. So it's not really anything. But when it comes to war games, it's a bigger match type. It's going to be harder for them to build to. But I think that if they don't put it in there, I think fans are going to be really upset. They're really upset. Because it's been done in WWE now a couple of times, and it'll be fresh. Fans are going to be fresh with it. Simulation sports, I agree. Xbox One and PS4 can't handle that. Now, they could do that, where they're like, it's next gen only for this match type. That would piss fans off. I don't think they want to kind of lock that, but that's not new to game devs. If they're just like, look, the old gen game consoles can't handle it. I know I can do more for the brand. What do you want, EO? I'm ready for a run a main event match. Fans will love it. Yeah, sure, EO. You can have a main event match. Jacob, they do have, AEW has a Casino Battle Royale, but we're talking about a Battle Royale, right? It's a Battle Royale. I'm just saying that we have 4v4, 2 rings, a cage, timed entrances for intervals. It seems like a lot for what I look at 2K22 and think that thing can't handle it. Remember 2K20? You'd have like a regular Survivor Series match and the thing would glitch and just be like, the frame rate would go down to like 15. It couldn't handle it. LA Nate's talking to me, everybody. Hang on. Hey, boss. Let me talk to you. I've been talking with Walter a lot lately, and I think it'd be a great idea we team up in a tag team match. Yeah? All right. All right, LA Knight. Sure. You got whatever you want, LA Knight. Let's do that tag team match. But we're going to have EO go up first with Kel. And we're going to have interference on in this one on Raquel. And it's going to be Liv. He's going to do a run-in. I like that match. Then we'll do the tag team opener, yeah? LA Knight gonna team up with Walter. Big man. Let me talk to you, big man. Oh, Ray got vetoed. That sucks. That's okay. Like, imagine we had War Games in 2K20. The thing would just fall apart. It would just, like you said, it's just gonna melt. It can't handle nothing. All right, AJ Styles needs a match. And he's got no one to work with. Not a damn person. He can go with Riddle. All right, let's do Riddle. Commissioner goals failed. Schedule a run-in on your most popular... whatever. Candace, you guys are going to go through tables. And promos. Chad Gable's the only promo I can do this week. Ooh, that sucks. And let's do an arena. We'll get our stuff up. Now let's open it up. Oops. Cha-ching, cha-ching. There we go. Book it. That's just a fact. Stimulate. Sign a legend? All right, we'll bring a legend in. We can do that. Good promo, Chad Gable. AJ Styles, the champ. World Heavyweight Champion coming in. Why can't we pick which title belt we have in this either? Like, give me a couple. Why do I have to go with Universal Championship? Mediocre match. Great. EO versus Raquel. With the run-in, EO wins. That's a good match. Yeah, that was a good match. Ladies and gentlemen, we got about 5 minutes remaining on the show here. Get your questions in. All of that good stuff. Participants. Hit the like button too, guys, if you haven't already on the stream. It totally helps us out. You enjoy the show, enjoy chit-chatting, a little 2K, and have a little bit of fun. I enjoy days like this. We can hang out and have a little bit of 2K fun. Also, let me know what you want to do on the show for the main channel. I did one where it was like I made the biggest wrestler I could. Oh, look at Raw kicking my ass. I'm still beating you in the cash, though. Let me know what you want to do next when it comes to the main channel show content. What do you guys want to do? I did the big man. We had 3 matches. It was fun. I was gonna do a one video today of like I create the smallest guy in 2K22 and see how he does, and put him up against nothing but giants. So I was gonna do something like that to see. Ant-Man Nation, yeah, I have those are on my list too of like top NXT stars we want in 2K23. I was gonna do one for top returns that we want in 2K23. What slows me down there is like I have to go in and like if I want to do it right, I gotta get all the creations for those stars. And I think of the list, but I want to do those ones too. Let's see what legends should be added to the game. LA Knight, I told you, Walter, we hit it off, we did it, banger. That's right, LA Knight, you did good. Did you hear the crowd? They loved it. Tag team, Walter. We just kill it. Keep putting us in those tag matches. I've been putting in work, and I've deserved a shot at the title. All right. But you're kind of feuding with Rey Mysterio. But I guess Walter does anything he wants. All right, where are we now? This is WrestleMania Backlash, isn't it? Schedule a run-in on one of your champions this week. All right, WrestleMania Backlash. We'll end our show here with WrestleMania Backlash. Let's finish this one up and then see what we can do. Let's do Walter versus... Oh, AJ's a heel. All right, the opener is going to be Walter versus Rey. And you know what? We'll run in interference from Braun is going to kill Rey Mysterio to set up their feud going forward after WrestleMania Backlash. One-on-one main event, title match. Rhea and Candice are going at it, and this is going to be tables match. Then let's put AJ Styles in a match. And it'll be for the title. Tables match. Actually, no. I'm going to do Liv, Raquel, tables match. Then this will be... Who do we have? Okay, AJ's going to be in a non-title match against Cody. This will be a tables match. Apparently everything gets me a bonus if I just make it a table pay-per-view. And Io and Bayley will go at it. Tables match. Run interference on Io. Oops. I don't have anybody. Okay. That's fine. No. GM interference. Interference off. Okay. And we'll do a charity with Riddle. We'll do another charity with Mustafa Ali. And a promo. We'll do LA Knight. And we'll do advertising with Chad Gable. There we go. Show logistics, brother. Okay, we've got WrestleMania Backlash. Now we've got more. I made a concept. Head of the table. Acknowledge me. We are the ones. I'd love for you to see it. Was Roman 2K23. Oh, cool. Well, message me on Twitter if you've got it. Simulation. I know. I should just make it a TLC. But unfortunately, stop it. Tables give me bonuses. Okay, this is a banger of a pay-per-view. Who do we have for free agents? Roman. Not bad. Who are the legends available? Oh, Juan Cena's in there too. Mickey James. Boogeyman. John Cena. The Rock. Ah, he's too expensive. All right, let's book it. Book it. Book the territory. The Fiend will probably be 2K23's pre-order bonus. Pretty good chance. That or Cody. I can see them doing the Fiend. Or just doing Bray Wyatt, and they're like, here's Bray Wyatt pre-order bonus pack. You get all versions of Bray. Here's 4 versions of Bray Wyatt for you. And the fans will go wild. They would like it. People would like that. Yeah, they put Ronda in there. Anything's possible, brother. Oh, Tinder is coming in here. Oh, we're going to report you. Don't do that. Unwanted commercial or spams. You're not following my guidelines. Hide user from my channels. Spam my stuff, Tinder. You're out of here. Damn bots. Bot. Here we go. Mustafa Ali did a good promo. Ladies and gentlemen, we are wrapping up. See who's going to win this thing. Cody versus AJ will be a good match. It was an okay match. LA Knight's got a promo. Up 5. EO versus Bailey should be good. That feud's been going on hot. Yeah, good match. See, we're coming back. We're climbing up now. We're climbing up every week. The more in-depth you got at create a story, the better. It's such a great mode. I do miss that too. Title match, Candice versus Rhea. Rhea retains the title in an amazing match at WrestleMania Backlash. Jacob, we should be hearing about 2K23 very soon, likely in November is my guess. I think it'll be November. Showcase, Justin? Triple H, Batista, Undertaker, Cena, or Orton. You should have added Edge in there too, my friend. My main picks, I think, for Showcase mode predictions, I think Edge is my number 1 because of his Rumble return. And that's set up the last couple of years now. Then I would say Undertaker and Randy Orton. Those are my top 3. And I'd swap Orton and Taker maybe and say Taker's a good number 2 for likelihood. So yeah, those are my 3 picks. What they think they will do. But we'll have to wait and see. Throw a little yeah in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming up to the end of our stream here today. Thank you all so much for joining us. 2K22's MyGM mode needs some work. We played through a bunch of it. It took all of your stuff, your information, your thoughts, your feedback, all that good stuff to see what was going to work, what doesn't. Yeah, we got some good ideas. Figure out that there's some things that will work, some things that need to be fixed. We need more contracts. We need more trades. We need trades. We need to be able to manipulate the matches a little bit more. Change the class system is probably one of the biggest things, it seems, going through it again. That needs to be fixed up too. If you guys are just joining us, we are finishing off the stream for today. And if you haven't already, hit the like button and check out more 2K22 on the channel, youtube.com/assemble show. You are here. We're on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys being here and doing all that good stuff. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, support us as we grow. We're getting there. And stay tuned because there should be another episode coming out for you today on the channel. Stay tuned for that, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.